Hello and welcome to Harlan is in Danger. My name is Tom and I'm going to be your host today, and welcome to the beginning of the hopefully the second campaign play-along on this channel. I say hopefully because this is actually the third campaign play-along I've done for this channel, but I lost the footage for the last one, and hopefully I don't do that again. My face is here in this video, and we'll see if that works. It might slow down my computer, but hopefully it won't. Anyway, so if you're unfamiliar with the campaign play-along, basically the rules are that I'm going to be playing through a campaign using only cards from the Investigator starter decks, the core set, and the Investigator pack that came with the campaign. So for this one, we're doing the Scarlet Keys, so I'm playing with core cards, starter decks, and cards from the Scarlet Keys. And I just wanted, before we get started, I'm just going to kind of show off some of these two decks that I'm playing with, because I'll be playing two-handed solo. The first one is a Marie Lambeau deck, and kind of the idea behind it is I want to sort of be playing with these doomy charms that came in the deck, so I can kind of turn on Marie Lambeau's ability as I want to, and activate, use additional action to activate spell cards. So I have the Ceremonial Sickle, which is going to be kind of my little weapon for fighting with, and I have the Onyx Pentacle as well, which evades enemies. I also have two other hand slot items, because in playing a lot with Amina, I know that one of the most reliable ways to get Doom off these things is to just play something over them. So I have the Grim Memoir and the Improvised Shield that I can play from my discard pile in an emergency. For spells, I really only have the Azure Flame that takes up a spell slot, and that's because I'm mostly going to be playing spell events. But then, just real quickly, have the Holy Rosary to get that brain boost, have the Arcane Initiate to find those spells, and here's Baron Samedi, my signature weakness. I am playing with Eldritch Initiation. I want to get cards pretty badly, and another reason I'm only playing with one card that takes up an arcane slot is while I'm playing with Explosive Ward, which is just testless damage up to the number of arcane slots you control, so this will be just a 2 damage attack, basically. Mystifying Song is Marie's signature, which is going to stop the Doom from advancing, because it will probably want to. And then I'm also playing with Occult Invocation. So this is kind of like the fun card from the Harvey Walters starter deck that will let me use my book instead of my fist to do damage. It's a spell. It discards cards, notably like the Improvised Shield, or if I have my arcane slots filled or draw these late and don't need them, either of these two. Also using Power Word. It's just a reliable way to get an action that's a spell. String of Curses, which is a spell and a parlay. Voice of Ra, which is a spell and gets me money. And Word of Protection, which just is Word of Protection and cancels cards. Only playing with a couple skills. Perceptions to both help get clues, because my Kluver's not super reliable. And Unexpected Courage. Randomly rolled the Self-Destructive basic weakness, which I hate. Especially this is like the third Mystic fighter I've played recently where I've just drawn Self-Destructive, and I've just been like, oh, come on. So hopefully we'll just have some extra actions to get rid of that with the Doom stuff. Okay, over on the clue side, I'm going to be playing Preston Fairmont, who is I kind of like, I was brainstorming who I wanted to play in this CPA, and I kind of jokingly said Preston because he can't play illicit cards, and this pack had so many illicit cards. But then the more I thought about it, the more the idea stuck with me, so this is what we're doing. He's going to be doing some Cluven with the flashlight and the old keyring. He's going to be failing a lot, so he's going to have a rabbit's foot. And then he's got Leo DeLuca, because, extra actions to fail more, or I guess try hard again more. But the big crux of this deck is that, I'll get to these in a second, I'm going to be playing Friends in Low Places, which is a new card from the Scarlet Keys, with the chosen trait of Talent. And it's not on here for some reason, but that should be Talent. So these are all my talents. I got Dig Deep, which lets me spend money to increase my willpower or my foot. I got Scavenging, which if I succeed by 2 or more, I can get back like a flashlight or a old keyring. And I got Streetwise. This is the one I'm looking for. Spend 2 resources to get either 2 book or 2 foot for this test. So I'm going to be looking for these this is my entire engine, is to try and get clues by spending resources this way. I don't know if it'll work. It probably won't, but thankfully I have Marie, who has okay clue getting potential anyways. For events, I have Look What I Found to fail and get clues. I have Cunning Distraction in case we need in case we need to get some enemies. I'm going to try End of the Road, which is a card that you play only when the final agenda is in play, and it just draws you a card, gains you a resource, and gains you an additional action. I don't know if this is going to stay in the deck, but as we get further down, like there's reasons that I'm going to want to cut cards later on. So then here's Friends in Low Places again, and I just kind of want to go back to this. One of the first upgrades I want to do for this is to get Versatile and choose another trait, and the other trait will be Dilemma, so I can kind of control when I draw dilemmas, and that leads me on to these dilemmas. So these dilemmas they activate as soon as you play the card, or as soon as you draw the card, and this one is you get to get 2 plus to 1, or 1 plus to 2 skills and 1 minus to 2 other skills for the end of the round, and then Predator or Prey, I don't even really know what it does, it's just a placeholder for better dilemmas. And then we have Shadow Light. Maybe we can make it work, probably not, but we'll see. For skills, I have Calculated Risk, in case I just need to spike a test at the end of the turn. I have a lot of ways to get extra actions in this deck, so this could be +4, again, if I just need to try and get a last second clue, and then I have Unexpected Courages that'll probably get committed to Marie. Okay, and those are the decks. I drew Nihilism for Preston's weakness, which is much better, so that's good. Those are the decks. I'm going to go ahead and get the scenario set up, and then I'll be right back with the actual gameplay. Okay, and we're back, and I have a ton of reading to do, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and get started with that, and I will leave you with this pretty picture of a car while I do that, and you can look at like Marie's hand and stuff. This is a long one, so buckle up. The dark stifles. It moves like a living creature, constricts the air as if you were inside a shapeless cocoon. A figment of your anxious and overactive imagination, you hope. But everything about this meeting puts your nerves on edge. You almost didn't accept the mysterious invitation, but recent events have forced your hand. It's been several months since the disappearances began, and all of your leads in Arkham have dried up. It started in the winter of 1924 with several vehicles in Southside, 2 Studebakers, a Cadillac, and a Rolls-Royce, all of them top of the line. One moment they were there, the next, nothing, save for a single deflated wheel. The police believed it to be the work of bootleggers looking for more vehicles to add to their routes, but the cars were too nice, would draw too much attention. Perhaps they were taken down to Boston or New York and flipped for a pretty penny, and that's just what you figured happened, until the disappearances continued. Next to go was a street lamp outside the Ward Theater in downtown. Then 2 pets, a dog and a cat, whisked away almost simultaneously right out from under their owners' noses, not 2 doors down from one another. You learned the news when you saw the missing posters plastered all over College Street. On a whim, you interviewed the owners. No sign of foul play, and it was unlikely for them to have run away. Something stank about all of it. Then, people started to disappear. A child from Easttown, a student in Miskatonic University, the chief of Arkham's fire department. And as the police closed each case with no clues or suspects, a curious thing began to happen. One by one, as time marched on, the things that went missing vanished not only from Arkham, but from memory. The owners of those vehicles suddenly claimed to have never owned them. The pets, the people, all of them were wiped from the memories of every single person in town. Everyone but you and you alone, remembered. Perhaps it was simply the way of things. Humans are fickle and forgetful by nature, but it couldn't be so simple. It was just too strange, coincidental. That's when the letter arrived. Greetings. I hope this letter finds you well. You do not know me, but I know you. I cannot tell you much through paper correspondence, as it may be intercepted. Suffice it to say that I know of the matters you are looking into, and I also know that you believe yourself to be alone in your investigation. The truth is that you are not alone. Such events are not unique to your city of Arkham. What you have observed is happening in major cities all over the world. I am one of those, like you, who seeks the truth, who remembers. There is another related matter which I must bring to your attention. I need your help and you mine. Enclosed is a ticket to a show at the Riverview Theater. If you wish to know more, please meet me there and we can speak further. Come alone. In truth, Lee Flint. The ticket in the envelope was indeed for a private showing at Arkham's new movie palace in downtown. With no other leads and no good reason to avoid going, you have decided to accept this mysterious invitation. And then we must decide to either go alone or go with backup, and I'm going to choose to go with backup. Just as you are beginning to suspect that you have been played, you see a shadow approaching from the aisle. The figure spots you at once, sliding into the seat in front of you and your party. He wears wide horn-rimmed glasses and a high-collared jacket over his silk vest. His brown hair is cut short and parted to one side, and he sports a handsome, neatly trimmed beard. To your relief, no other figures emerge from the shadows. I thought I told you to come alone. The man in front of you speaks without turning, letting his voice carry over the silent images on screen. The hard edge in his voice suggests he is not happy with your choice, but after a moment he relents. I get it. You are prudent not to trust me, but you should trust me. You should trust no one under any circumstances, myself included. You ask if you are speaking with Lee Flint, earning a slight nod from the man. Indeed, he says. Inspector Lee Flint with the International Criminal Police Commission, and I am sure you have many questions, but we are unfortunately short on time. Flint produces a file fat with documentation and slides it between the two seat cushions in front of you. Inside is a wealth of information regarding cases similar to the ones you have been investigating. Photos of vehicles, factory machines, and public figures, all missing, all forgotten. And just as Flint's letter promised, the file includes reports from all over the world. London, Shanghai, Bruges, Rio de Janeiro, Cairo. The list goes on and on. There's more, he says, giving you time to read. Flip to the end. You do, and what greets you there are two photographs clipped together. The first is of a street in London, distorted by some sort of interference. A light shines above the street corner, and around it the picture appears to be pinched, like a miniature vortex is pulling reality toward it. The other is a photograph of a man on the other side of that same street corner, ducking into the shadows. He wears a tailored gray suit and a wide-brimmed hat that obscures his face. The only discernible detail you can make out from the photo is the man's distinctive red gloves. Rare as it is for a photograph to have color, you wonder if the long exposure time is what led to the strange blurring effect. This was taken several days ago, just before he too vanished. Whatever is going on, you can be sure that the man with the red gloves is somehow involved. Getting to the point, you ask Inspector Flint what exactly he wants from you. To work together, share what we know. Sparingly few seem to know the truth. You agree. If what the man says is true and events like this are happening all over the world, getting to the bottom of it will require more than just you. To that end, I would ask that you come to London with me. The man with the red gloves has been sighted in the area, and he's not alone. I would bet good money that he knows something about where my partner is. Arrangements have been made. There are steamship tickets in that file. The ship departs from Boston in 2 days. And we can either choose to go on the ship that he's booked for us or go to London on our own terms. And we're going to go to London on our own terms because, yeah. You take the file, but do not follow Inspector Flint's request. After all, you have only just met the man, and you are not sure what to believe. If events are as dire as he says, you have already taken enough of a risk in speaking with him directly. Instead of departing from Boston, you find passage on an ocean liner headed to Plymouth, and then hitch a bus ride to London. Your trip takes quite a while longer, but at least you know you haven't been tailed by Flint or by an associate of this red-gloved man. And I'm not going to read the rules to tracking time. I do put a squid guy in the bag, which I already did, and I think we're all set up, actually. So yeah, let's go ahead and read this. So, Agenda 1A is when it rains. Arriving in London, you patiently await your contact, but none arrives. Inspector Flint or one of his proxies was supposed to meet you at a quiet tea house tucked away in a narrow storefront just outside Trafalgar Square. Wondering what could have gone wrong and suspecting the worst, you set off to investigate. Of course, when this agenda advances, move all doom on it to the next agenda, and it has 2 doom. Okay? And then we have clues and capers. You draw your umbrella closer, using it to obscure your identity. Each person you pass on the street could be your contact, or be out to get you. Objective as a group, spend the requisite number of clues, which is 4, to advance before the agenda advances. Okay, and this is 4. It gets plus X shroud, where X is the current act number, so it's actually 2 shroud. And if there are no clues on it, add clues on it until it has 2, I guess. Okay, I'm going to do my mulligans. So over here, I'm gonna get rid of this and get rid of this. Should I hold on to one of them? I guess I can hold on to one of them. Because I can play you out with Doom next turn pretty easily. And I gotta help get clues this turn. I kind of want to draw some other cards. Alright, I'm gonna ditch this. I think I'll keep those two. So what do we get in replacement? Another Holy Rosary and a Sickle. Cool. And shuffle those up. And over in Preston's hand. Alright, okay, this isn't horrible. So I'm going to hold on to you, and I'm going to hold on to you. And I think I'm going to ditch everything else. Shadow Light, you're good, but not really right now. So yeah. Alright, there is a talent and there is a flashlight, so that's good. Okay, alright. I don't quite know how Concealed is going to work on Octagon. This is my first time playing through Scarlet Keys on Octagon, but I think we're just going to go ahead and get started. So let's give you your inheritance, Preston. Let's go ahead and give ourselves our actions. Okay, so I think I am going to start with Preston because he's really going to set the tempo here. I'll start by spending 1 from his inheritance to put out a Rabbit's Foot, and then I'll investigate this location going 1 to 2. -2, that's fine. I will fail and spend 2 to play Look What I Found. Fail, draw a card, spend 2 to play Look What I Found. Spend it from the inheritance. I'll get 2 clues. So we're doing okay now. And I have 1 action left. I mean, I think the flashlight does make sense. I'd have to spend a resource from not my inheritance to do that. And I kind of want to stockpile resources for these talents. So I think I'm actually just going to take this resource from my inheritance. I know, it's not exactly great, but whatever. We got Marie here, and she can probably get 1 or 2 of these clues as well. Okay, so first action, we are going to play... I think we're just going to start by playing this Sickle. So that is some Doom that we can kind of just have. And I don't think I'm going to play anything else. I think I will gain a resource, and then I'll try and get a clue. So I'm going to go 4 to 2. Skull, -1, -3 if you have 2 or more clues. I have no clues, so I will get this clue. Okie doke. So that was investigation. We'll go to upkeep, where he's going to get an Onyx Pinnacle, cool, and a resource. Over here, Preston's going to get a Lodge Debts, great. This already, and we'll get a resource. And what does this do? I take a mental trauma if it's still in my hand at the end of the game. I have time for this, though. I'm not super worried. Yeah, okay. So Doom is going to go on the agenda, and then Marie is our lead investigator. So what do we get? Alright, Knives in the Dark. Scheme. Put it into play in your threat area if there is no other copy in your threat area. After you expose a decoy, take 2 damage. At the end of your turn, test foot 3. If you succeed, discard it. Okay. Well, hopefully we can get rid of that, because I do not like that. I have no good way of getting rid of it. Alright, what do you get, Preston? A locked door? Oh, jeez. That's really bad timing. Okay, I think we're going to have Preston deal with this. So Preston's going to get 4 resources as well. Alright, we're going to start by spending 2. Play Dig Deep. And then we're going to attempt to break down this door with foot. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 to 4, 2 or more clues. Okay. 4 to 4, 5 to 4, 6 to 4. I think we're gonna go 7. Wow, we're really bankrupting ourselves for this, but we're gonna go 7 to 4. So we're 3 up. Squid, if you fail, you must place one of your clues. Either spend one of your clues or place one doom on an enemy in the shadows. All right, so we did it. It's gone. We have one action left. I think we're gonna just try and investigate, because spend one clue is not the same. So I can spend a clue. We just have to get all the clues. Oh no, I cannot spend a clue. All right, we have one action left. We're just gonna draw a card. Hey, Streetwise, good to see you. Okay, that's us. And over here, Marie has to get this clue. So that is slightly spooky. First action, we are going to spend 1 to play an Arcane Initiate who gets a doom on her, and then we have a bonus action now. So we'll use that bonus action to spend 3 to play the Azure Flame, and we'll use the fast action to look at the top 3 cards of our deck for a spell. I'm gonna just grab the Mystifying Song. We're probably not gonna play it yet, but I'd rather have it in my hand now. Okay, so that was, and I still have 3 actions left. So I think I'm going to, is it just, yeah, so we can, before the agenda advances. All right, we're gonna attempt to get this clue. So we're going 4 to 2, -2, we'll get the clue. And then we will spend the requisite number of clues and we will advance. Okay. Movement in the dark. You spot the figure on the other side of the street just as a bright red bus approaches. You are certain whoever was there was staring directly at you. The bus cuts a swath through the foggy street, and when it is past, the figure is gone. Perhaps it is just your paranoia at work, but it cannot be a coincidence. It must have either been your contact or one of their foes. Perhaps even the reason they are missing. Steeling yourself for any possibility, you set off in chase. Put the set-aside Kensington Gardens, Westminster Abbey, and Big Ben locations into play. The lead investigator draws the set-aside Red Glove Man and resolves his concealed keyword. And then we advance to Agenda 2A. So I'm gonna just take a second here. All right, so I'm gonna put, we'll just put him here. I kind of want to move fast. Not you. You. Okay. Okay, and then we advance to Agenda 2A. So this is just gonna go, and it has a doom on it already, and here we go. The game is afoot. You chase a shadow shrouded by night. It might as well be a needle in a haystack, but still you search, hoping for any clue that may lead you to the truth. Objective, chase down the mysterious figure before the agenda advances. If an investigator engages the Red Glove Man, we advance. Okie doke. I have 2 actions left, so that's kind of cool. And then over here we have, your mind must be playing tricks on you. Misshapen figures dance through the dense London fog whenever the rain lets up. Are these distortions like the one in the photograph Inspector Flint showed you? Or is your quarry hiding in the mist and gloom? And same forced effect, but 4 doom advances this time. Okay, so we have to get rid of this before we don't really want to take 2 damage. That's really kind of rough. I don't really want to wait too long on this, but I think I'm just going to spend my time getting 2 resources at this point. I feel okay about that. And then at the end of the turn, I am going to go like this. So we're going to go 4 to 3 to get rid of this. And I don't think Preston can help out at all. I could commit Streetwise, but he does not want to. 4 to 3. Squid. If I fail, I must either spend 1 clue or place 1 doom on an enemy in the shadows. Great. That's a bad card. That's a bad card that I don't like. Okay, and there's no doom on you because we did advance that at least. Okay. Then we're going to upkeep. Another sickle's not really helpful. Calculated risk is okay. Did I already give resources to you? No. Okay. And then doom. Okay, so we are at 2 of 4 Doom, and Marie, your bad card is False Lead, gains Surge, so I don't have any clues. There are no enemies in the shadows against Surge, otherwise test Book or Foot 4. If you fail, place a decoy at the location with the most concealed mini cards. Flip it face down and shuffle each concealed mini card at that location. Groovy. Okay, so we're going to go 4 to 4 with our willpower, or our intellect, whatever it is. I think I'm going to use this test window to just do this real quick. That doesn't work because I have to choose an enemy in my location first. Okay. So that doesn't work with the decoys. I guess I'll just grab you then. Okay. Alright, so we're just going to go 4 to 4. -1. So what happens? We have to add a concealed mini card. So we'll add it to just the voice we're at already. So we'll put that one there, grab this one, shuffle them together, and put them both there. Oh, and there should be 2 clues here as well. Okay, that's gone at least. And then over here, Preston, you're going to get Seeing Shadows. After you fail a skill test while at a location with a concealed mini card, take 1 horror. Great. Okay. Okay. So Preston, let's go ahead and get our actions. You already got your resource, yeah. Yeah. Woofda. Alright, so Preston's kind of got to be the one to reveal these. Even though Marie, like, would do pretty good at revealing these. I think I'm going to start with Marie, actually. And I think I'm going to start by playing this Holy Rosary for 2. And then clearing out Preston's Seeing Shadows. So that's in Marie's entire turn. But, oops, that's the wrong way. I think that's kind of going to be the best bet of this turn. And then we'll just test 3 to 3, I guess, and hope for a 0. Nope. Okay. All right, over here, Preston. I think we are going to start by just throwing out Streetwise. And this is now a 3 shroud because it's Act 2. So we're going to investigate. Spend 2 to get +2. Oops, let's not spend them from here. Spend 2 to get +2. And we'll spend, or I could evade actually, because then I can kind of do a little bit more minutely. Yeah, so I'll spend 2 to get +2 from Streetwise and 1 to get +1 from Dig Deep. So I'm going 4 to 3. Nah, I'll spend 2 to get +2. So I'm going 5 to 3. Great. I'll draw a card. Sweet. Okay. So this is the choose 2 skills thing. I'm going to go ahead and choose to give myself +book and +foot until the end of the round. So now I'm at, hey, now I'm doing a little bit better. That's not too bad. Okay. So we are going to try and, for our last action, we're going to investigate. We'll commit this and this. So this is 3. So we're going 5, 6 to 3. -3. We will expose this guy. What do we got? Decoy. All right. Crap, that could have gone a little better. Okay. 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 That's our turn. Damn it. All right. Oh, I guess it's enemy phase doesn't happen. It's upkeep. We're going to advance this turn because there's a Doom on the Red Glove Man, aren't we? Yeah, that was really piss poor timing, honestly. Oh well. Cards. Resources. cards. Why is there a concealed card here? Oh, because it doesn't know where to go. Oh, I didn't shuffle this. Okay, and this goes in here. Maybe I should have just, I don't know, maybe I should have just attacked with Marie, but yeah, it just didn't really feel great. Crap. Okay. And then end of the round, this is going to get discarded. And I didn't give you a resource, did I? No. Okay. Okay, Doom, we're going to advance. He got away. Through the rainy streets and dense fog you give chase, but no matter what you do, the man you seek constantly eludes your grasp. All you catch is the barest hint of the color red as he slips once more out of view. Then, fast as a flash of lightning and gone just as swiftly, a formless shape ducks out of view. A chunk of a nearby telephone booth goes along with it. After a moment of trepidation, you inch forward and examine what remains of the booth. All that remains is an ectoplasmic substance appearing like the negative of an underdeveloped photo. It takes you a while to pick up the trail once more, and when you do, you find that the quarry has fled east, where Tower Bridge looms over the skyline. Mark one time in the campaign log, set the red glove man, and each concealed mini card decide how to play. Put the set aside Tower Bridge and Tower of London locations into play. Shuffle the encounter discard pile and the set aside Crimson Conspiracy and Outsiders encounter sets into the encounter deck. Each investigator loses all of their clues. Advance directly to 3A. Do not resolve 2B. Act. Alright, so you get set aside. All these concealed cards. Decoy. Damn. He was over there. Okay, you get set aside. We're going to put 3 Doom on the next agenda. But then we do what? Hold on. Mark one time in our campaign log. I should do that real quick. Okay. Set the red glove man out of sight and each concealed mini card. Put the Tower Bridge and Tower of London locations into play. Let's do that next. Tower Bridge. Tower of London. Shuffle the encounter discard pile and set aside Crimson Conspiracy and Outsiders into the deck, and we each lose all of our clues, which we didn't have, so whatever. Okay, and then shuffle into the encounter deck. Come on, shuffle into the encounter deck. Yes, please. Where do you connect to? You connect to the rainy London streets. Oh, shoot. Okay, let's do this then. Okay. Each lose all of our clues. We don't have any. And we advance immediately to Act 3A. So I'll do that. And we do this and move 2 Doom over. Alright, the connection. It is now clear that Inspector Flint's hunches were correct. The man in the red gloves is not operating alone, and whatever he is up to, it has something to do with the recent vanishings. You could wait to report what you have seen, but you have the man and his cohorts. But by then the man and his cohorts may have already put in motion whatever scheme they're planning. No, you have only one choice. You must find the man with the red gloves at all costs. 9 Doom advances. Okay, and over here we have Eyes in the Tower. Your gaze turns eastward in the direction you last saw the man heading. Over the Tower Bridge lies the famed Tower of London, where even more eyes watch you as you approach. These belong to a conspiracy of dark and brooding ravens. For what reason could he be heading there? Only investigators in the Tower of London may spend the requisite number of clues, which is 6, as a group to advance. Okay, and now we get bad cards. You're going to get Locked Door. Okay, it's time to leave. And Preston, you're going to get Hunting Shadow, so you're just going to take 2 damage, my friend. Because so you don't have any clues to spend. Okay. All right, well, the good news is, like, we kind of got a second now because we lost so many seconds. And Preston has Leo DeLuca, which is neat. I think we're going to start with Marie, however. Yeah, I think I'm going to send Marie up to here. Let's bring you to front. And while we're thinking about, let's bring you to front. All right. Kensington Gardens. After a decoy is exposed to Kensington Gardens, heal 1 horror. After you expose an enemy at Kensington Gardens, take 1 horror. And it's 2 and 2. Okay. For our second action, we are going to actually just investigate. So we're going 4 to 2. 0, we'll get a clue. We're going to go ahead and use this before I forget to. Arcane Initiate, what do you got for me? Is it going to be a spell? It is. I'm going to take that spell because that is a good spell. Okay, and then last action we'll go 4 to 2 again. -3, crap. Okay. I still think that's fine. End of the turn, we're going to go ahead and test our foot here. 3 to 3. -2, okay. Preston, you're up, my friend. So I think we're going to move you down here. Not you. This. Oh yeah, we can do that. Okay. Those are cards we can get. Second action, I think we're going to go ahead and throw out Leo DeLuca. So I'm going to put him down here. So I'm going to spend 4 here. 2, 3, 4. And 2 here. 1, 2. And then third, oh, actually, we have another action now. I'm going to just try a 1-to-1 test, as crazy as that sounds. I don't have any clues. And I don't have any clues to spend, and there's no enemies in the shadows, so 1-to-1. -2. I'll draw a card. That's what I was thinking about doing anyways, so. This is not the last agenda, is it? That would be spooky if it was. No, there's one more, okay. Okay, and then I think for my last action, if I gain a resource, it just goes on there, right? From a card effect. So me gaining a resource goes just into my resource pool. Okay. So I'm just going to gain a resource then. That's my last action. Okay. Upkeep. Card for you is going to be Streetwise. Hey, that's something I can commit to a test. And I don't have Paranoia, so I can do these in any order. It's fine. You're going to get Onyx Pinnacle. Hey, that's something you can use to evade things. Okay. Doom, we are at 3 of 9, and Marie, your bad card's gonna be this guy. Forced, when it enters play, each investigator chooses a non-weakness card they control in their hand or play area and sets it aside out of play as a hollow. When it's defeated, instead of adding it to the victory display, we can choose to unhollow something. Okay. Well, I'm actually happy to hollow things. I'll hollow this Rosary, and Preston, you can hollow non-weakness? Yeah, okay. Where the fun? I'll hollow this Streetwise. Those are doubles. Alright. Alright, Preston, your bad card's gonna be Seeing Shadows. My god. Okay, well that's not too bad right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Alright. You got 4 fight, eh? Wow, you are not messing around, eh? Okay. you're not messing around. That kind of sucks. Let's start with Marie, because she has kind of like the scarier thing going on. So we're going to go ahead and, let's actually start by doing this before I attack. Let's see if there's something better I can get here. I mean, that is something. It's a spell. These other two aren't, so. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We are going to start by attacking this guy with the ceremonial sickle. We're choosing to use our willpower, so we're doing 5, and we're gonna add a doom to it and exhaust it to go 6 to 4. Yep, that's what we're doing. So we're going 6 to 4, and we get an action back because there's a doom on a asset we control. So 4, 5, 6, yeah, 6 to 4. -1, you're gonna take 2 damage. Bing bong. Okay. And then we'll use this. Going 5 to 4, and only going 5 to 4. You don't ever tell you it though, so I think I'm just gonna go for it. 5 to 4. Nice, that's 2 damage. And then I could go 5 to 4 with this. So that was my spell action. So I attacked once, my normal action, used it as a Reflame as my spell action. I guess I could just, I could just take a couple swings with this. 5 to 4. Yeah, let's just do it. 5 to 4. Okay, let's do it again. 5 to 4. Okay. Back-to-back autofills. Not bad. Ooh, you're gonna hit hard, aren't you? Hit for exactly an Arcane Initiate. Okay, Preston, what do we got? You have 4 actions as well. The first of which I think is just going to be playing a flashlight. I think it's time. We just got to start actually trying. We will investigate with the flashlight going 1 to 0. -4. We'll get that clue. We'll investigate with the flashlight going 1 to 0. Elder thing. We'll get that clue. So played a flashlight, investigated twice. Last action, we'll move into Big Ben. Ooh, spookier. Okay. Alright, enemy phase. This guy's going to hit for exactly an Arcane Initiate. I could take horror. Yeah, we'll do horror damage. Save the Arcane Initiate one more time. Okay, and then we're going to upkeep. So you want to exhaust. You didn't exhaust anything. You get a card. It's an old keyring. Hey, that's neat. These are gone, technically. And you get a resource and a card over here. Perception is probably not something I'm going to use, unfortunately, but I'm getting to the point where I can almost just discard this from my hand naturally, so that's kind of cool. And I mean, I can also just Explosive Ward this guy. Like, I can literally just spend 1 to Explosive Ward this guy. And I think I'm going to do that if I can't hit him with the thing, so. Alright, Doom on the agenda. And bad cards. So Marie's bad card is going to be Crypt Chill. So I'm going 5 to 4. What asset would I discard? I mean, I could just discard the Pinnacle. Or the Pinnacle, the Sickle. I have another one I can just play, so. But I haven't used that yet, and I kind of want the extra action. I don't think I commit to it either way, so I think I'm just going to go 5 to 4. Jesus Christ. Okay. Spend one clue. Clue's gone. And gotta get rid of a card. I don't want to get rid of that. I should have used you before I did that. I don't really want to get rid of this, but I kind of think I maybe sort of have to. I mean, I could get rid of the Azure Flame, I suppose, but I don't really want to. Yeah, I think I just get rid of this. All right, one less Doom in the world though, so I guess that's fine. I actually kind of wanted to hold on to that Doom. Wow, Marie's different than Mamina. Okay, and then over here, Preston, you're gonna get a Scheme. Fingers in the dark. If there are no enemies in the shadows, it gains Surge. Cool. Locked door. Crap, that's my location. Boo. Maybe I just don't go for this then. I mean, I probably can get those 2 clues, but I don't really have a way to right now, and I kind of think we just move. Kind of just gotta move, yeah. All right, actions. And then money over here. I mean, like, yeah, I probably can, but I could fish for a star. Well, that's not bad. Yeah, I was already having to kind of do some like conjunction-y things to get that. Does this connect up here? No, I have to go through there. Okay. Let's start with Marie. We're going to spend 1. Oh, wait, before we do that, actually. Because maybe I can. Let's just do this. Search the top 3 cards. Come here. And there's a lot of airplanes going overhead. All right, we're going to get this because it's just good to have. All right, so then we're going to do this, yeah. Spend 1. Play this to deal a Tesla damage to you. You are dead, my friend. I'm going to put you over here. That's my victory display. I have 2 actions left. I am going to investigate this location, so I'm going 4 to 2, and I think I'm just going to pitch this at this and go 6 to 2. -2. That's a clue, and another card for me. Hey, another Arcane Initiate. Cool. And then my last action, I will move back to the rainy streets of London. Over here, Preston, Preston, Preston. I think we just gotta move. Yeah, it's not like ideal, but I think it's kind of just where we're at. It sucks, but maybe we can like get a shed of light later or something. So we'll go 1, 2, and go into the Tower Bridge. All right, maybe there's another way in. We can test willpower or intellect 5. If we succeed, put the Trader's Gate location into play. What's this say? We gotta spend 4 clues as a group to enter the Tower of London. We could probably do that. All right, we are going to, I think, spend 1 to play the old key ring for 1 action. Then we're going to use the old key ring to go 1 to 0. Should I use the flashlight? And not play that yet. Hold on. Let's put that resource back. What if I just played my debts? If I just cleared my debts and then used my flashlight? That's probably smart. I have the action right now. I have the money right now. Yeah, I think so. We're just going to clear my debts. Yeah, okay. Just discard it. Spend all our money. And then we'll investigate with the flashlight for our last action, going 1 to 0. Star! Hey, we pass. That was not when I needed a star, but thank you. Okay, now we have the 4 clues necessary to advance. So, or get into the Tower of London. Not to advance, unfortunately, but whatever. Okay, upkeep. You're gonna get an unexpected courage. It's kind of cool. And over here, stand up Arcane Initiate. You're going to have to discard a card. Oh no. Ooh, actually. Nah, still get rid of that. That's good. Now I have a shield I can play. And I'll feel a little bit more comfortable taking like Knights in the Dark tests. Oh, I should have tested that at the end, so we'll go 3 to 3. -4. Cool. Cool. Yeah. Alright. Is that cards and resources? So yeah, Doom. 5 of 9. Bad card for Marie is Seeing Shadows. Wow. That's not good. And bad card for Preston. Actually, can I just ward this? I don't think it's worth a ward. Spend 1 clue or discard half the non-story cards in your hand rounded down. How do I feel about that? I could discard half of these. I could also just get this last clue. I'll just spend 1 clue. Yeah, this last clue is very easy for me to get, so yeah, we'll get rid of that. Okay. Yeah, it's our turns. You get money, Preston. And you get actions. And you get actions. But you don't have any Doom, so. Okay, I think we start with Preston. I think we're just going to take this. Spend 2 resources to go 1 up on this test. So we're 3 to 2. Skull is -1. We will pass. Hey. Cool. I should not have started with Preston, I'm realizing. Because we don't have the other clue. Oh well. We'll spend a resource to put this in play for our second action. Third action, we'll spend a resource to put scavenging in play, I guess. Though we don't have any things to scavenge in our discard pile yet, do we? Did I commit? I think I committed a flashlight actually. So yeah, we can get that back. That's cool. I have 1 action left. I could. No. I'm just gonna get a resource. It's not fun. It's not flashy, but I can't really do anything else. All right, Marie's turn. You are going to move into here. We're going to spend our 4 clues to move into here. And this has something, you must either lose 2 resources, that's right. And then we're going to spend 3 resources and put this out. We need 3 clues in the Tower of London. Oh, we need 6 clues? Crap. That's not good. Yeah, we need to get more clues. And then at the end of our turn, we'll lose the 1 resource because there's no enemies in the shadows. Okay. Oh boy, that's not good. Oh boy. That's really bad, actually. So we need those clues, or to put the Tower of, or the other Trader's Gate into play. I thought there were more clues here. Interesting. Well, let's get our cards and resources. Uh-oh. Baron's here. Ooh, what a bad time for Baron to show up. Yeah, we don't have time to get rid of him. Crap. All right. Card over here, and then resources. Hey, that's actually pretty good. Are there any locations that we can reduce? Nope, we've used them all. All right, so we can snipe clues off of A location. We can't really... Crap. Alright, alright. Doom, we're at 6 of 9. And yeah, so there's no way we can get all the Doom off of him in time. Unless, actually, wait, let me think about this. So I'll have extra actions. So I'll go 7, 8 of 9, 9, 10 of 9. I can maybe do it. Yeah, I can maybe do it actually. 7, 8 for next turn. 9, 10. Play that when it would advance, and it doesn't. Yeah, get rid of them. Okay, that is going to be the plan. It's a little spooky because I might draw a guy that'll just advance it in that Mythos phase, but we'll see. All right, we just put the Doom on, so let's draw some bad cards. You're going to get Substance Dissemination, or Dissimulation. For each set aside hollow you own, if there are one or more colors, if no cards are discarded by the effect. Discard those copies, yeah. So we don't have any hollow cards, so choose a non-weakness card you control in your hand or play area and set it as out of side out of play as a hollow. I kind of need resources for this plan to work. I don't really want to get rid of any of these cards. Alright. We are going to order protection this. I think that's the simplest solution. We'll take a horror, and this is gone. Okay, over here, you're gonna get Searing Fog. Yeah, that's actually fine. Makes me not want to do the thing I was gonna do, but that's okay. Crap, how do we get these clues? This is really rough. Okay, I think we do... Preston's gonna have to like go and run and start like breaking down these doors. Right now this is a 4 and this is a 4, so these are both 4 shrouds. Which is rough as hell. Okay. And you have money at least. Alright. Unfortunately, like, we need money for this to work, so you are going to have to move. Alright, let's start with Marie. We're going to risk it. So we're going to exhaust you, put a Doom on you. We have an extra action. That can only be used to play spells. Okay. First action, we are going to investigate this location 4 to 3. Is that all we got? Do I want to commit anything else? I don't want to commit that. I kind of need an attack spell. Do I need an attack spell? I have Azure Flame. I think we go 4 to 3. Yeah. Flip. Okay. We'll do it again. 4 to 3. +1. There's 1. We'll do it again. 4 to 3. All right, that wouldn't have mattered, and we'll do it again. 4 to 3. -1. There we go. Okay, got those clues. At the end of the turn, nothing is going to happen because I don't have any resources. Oh wait, no. One of those actions was not a spell, so I have to. I only have one action left for a spell. I don't have any spells I really want to play, so I don't want to play that because I'll lose it. I think I just have to wait and not do a spell. And if we draw a bad card, we're fucked. That's fine. Okay. I think it's fine. I think it's fine at this point. All right, Preston, you are going to go 1 over here. And we are going to attempt to pick these locks. So we're going to do an Unexpected Courage. So we're going 3 to 4, 5, 6 to 4, 7, 8 to 4. Yeah, 8 to 4. +1. This is gone, so that's good. Probably should have gone and done it at the other one. Actually, would have been the same test. Yeah, because I would have gotten this on the way back. I'm gonna pretend I did that. I'm gonna pretend I played that smart. Yeah. Okay. Then I have 2 actions left. I am going to use my old key ring. I don't have any money left. To go 1 to 2. Fish for a +1. Is that my plan? I mean, yeah, because I'll draw a card if I fail. So yeah, whatever. We'll go 1 to 2. Squid. Place 1 doom on the enemy in the shadows. I don't have any clues, and there's no enemies in the shadows, so that was a good time to draw that. I'll draw a card, because I failed, and I will not spend... Ooh! Ooh! I will not spend a clue. And do I save that? Maybe I save that. Because I can get both those clues next turn now. That's not bad. What would I do with the last action? Gain a resource? It's not splashy. But yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna gain a resource. Alright, that look what I found was very timely, so that's good. Upkeep. You get a Leo DeLuca. Oh wait, I did have a card there. So that would have done something, but I would have protectioned it. It's fine. And a resource. And over here, you get a Sword Flame and a resource. And you are ready now. Okay. So now for my plan to work, I just have to make sure that I don't end my turn here, and I get at least 2 resources. Okay. That's fine. I think that's fine. Alright, bad cards. So Doom, we are at 8 of 9. And bad cards. Here we go. Give me a hazard. Test 3. For each point you fail by, you must either take 1 horror or place 1 clue on your location. I can take the horror. Damage just sucks with this guy, right? Yeah. Okay, so we're going to test 5 to 3. We're just going to test 5 to 3. Skull. We have 1 clue, so it's only -1. Preston, over here, you're going to get a paracasual entity. That's bad, Preston. When it engages you, look at the top card of your deck. If it is not a weakness, set it aside out of play as a hollow. Goodbye. It is a weakness. Hey, I'm about to draw Nihilism, but that didn't do anything, so that's good. Cool. So I gotta evade you, eh? I mean, I can take the damage in the horror. But I'm gonna have to evade you anyways. Eventually. Oh, this is ready. You have 2 health? Can I take the hits? I might be able to take the hits. Okay, let's get some money on this. I'm about to draw Nihilism. That's what I'm going to get with my rabbit's foot. Draw. So that's nice. And then over here you have 4 actions as well. I think I do want Preston to go first. If I go to either of those 2, I can snipe a clue off that, but I can't snipe the other clue off that. So we just have to go make that test, yeah. Alright, I think I start... Crap. Sorry. Okay, so my thought process is if I start by evading this guy, I need to make sure I have enough money to still play the Liquid Eye Found. So maybe I just start with the Liquid Eye Found, but if I'm going to evade him anyways, then I might as well evade him, right? Yeah, okay. Okay. Okay, we're going 1 to 3. 3 to 3. 5 to 3. 6 to 3. 6 to 3 to evade this guy. -2, he's evaded. He's got Hunter. He'll come for me later, but whatever. All right, next action. We are going to use our key ring to attempt to investigate. So we're going 1 to 2. -3. We failed, so we don't spend a key, but we will spend 2 resources to play. Look what I found. And also, since we failed, and I think I am just going to trigger this because I'm going to draw it anyways, so I'm just going to draw my nihilism. Okay. That's fine. So that's my second action. Third action, I will move up here. I am kind of out of juice to break down this door. And I've already drawn a bad card. And I don't have the actions to get rid of these things. I think I just draw a card, honestly. I have all my weaknesses out. So yeah, let's just draw a card. Making preparations. Alright, I'm going to choose that we get pluses to book into willpower. Intellect and willpower. So fist and foot are bad. Alright, and I'm going to put this over here to remind you of that, Marie. Okay, so Marie's turn. We're going to go 5 to 3 now because we can do that. We'll do this, exhaust you, put a doom on you. Okay, 5 to 3. I think we just go for that. Oh my god, please. 5 to 3. Star. You may add or remove 1 doom to a card you control. Well, I get the clue. So I have that. There was 2 tests. Yeah, I'll just add a doom to him. And he'll get discarded. So I lose the extra actions because I didn't use the spell yet, but I will just move out of this location and move into this location. And then maybe next turn I'll actually start by just doing this to see if we can find something slightly better to get. Yeah. And now I don't have to spend those 3 resources to, yeah, it's slightly better. It's slightly better. All right, that's all of our actions. We're gonna get cards and resources. Technically this is still in play, but I don't think it matters. Oh yeah, and I have an improvised shield I can play at some point. All right, then Doom, we are at 8 of 9. We have to get 2 clues this turn, basically. This guy's ready. And to the tower bridge. Ugh. Okay. Oh no, we don't, because I have the card now. Yeah, I have an extra turn now. Right. Instead of spending that. That's why I did that, right? Okay. Bad card. Marie, you're gonna get Frozen or Crypt Chill, whatever this card is. Do I just ward that? Do I just ward that? No, do I just ward that? I don't know that I just ward that. Man, okay. So, again, I'd lose my Ceremonial Sickle, but I do have Azure Flames at the Yuzo here. And there are spells, which are easier to do. But Ceremonial Sickle is just like controllable doom. But I have an Onyx Pinnacle. And there is a guy that's coming, and I kind of would rather have the Onyx Pinnacle. So yeah, let's just take it 5 to 4. Star. I can put a do on something. And I should. There's no reason not to. So I'm gonna. I'll just put it here, because now I have 4 actions. That's great. I mean, I was going to put out the Arcane Initiate anyways, so it's not a huge deal, but that's awesome. That's great. Okay. I'm feeling better. What do you get, Preston? You nihilistic guy. Spend 1 clue or discard half the cards you control rounded up. That's poopy. I'm going to discard half the cards you control. So 1 will be Leo, because I don't need another one of him. I kind of need the Unexpected Courage. We're about to be on the last agenda. Is it going to be Shed a Light? There's no way I can reduce the Shroud of any of these locations to 2. Yeah, so that's what it's going to be. Shed a Light. Wow. Okay. Okay, so now we have actions, and I don't know for a fact that I can get enough. Oh, no, I have the turn. I have the turn. That's right. It's fine. We're okay. We have a turn. You get up to 4 actions, and you get 3 actions. Oh, you get 4 actions too. Yeah, okay. So we're good. We're actually doing fine. We're doing fine. This is okay. We're doing okay. I think we do start with Marie. And I think we do start by just trying to get this. Okay, no. First action, gonna play an Arcane Initiate for 1. We put a Doom on her, and she searches our top 3 cards for a card, or top 3, whatever, I'll just shuffle this afterwards. 1, 2, 3, nothing with a spell. Okay. Second, this will be our spell action. We're going to play Voice of Ra. So we get a resource. Then we reveal 3 tokens. 1, 2, 3. That was a good Voice of Ra. We'll get 4 more resources. 1 more. So that was our spell action. So we did Arcane Initiate, then a spell. I think we are going to attempt this. So we're going 5 to 5. It's not great. But this is the time we have to do it. I think if we just fail, like, we're going to just put out the Onyx Pentacle, honestly. Yeah, that's good. You're gonna start hollowing some of your cards, unfortunately, but that's just the way it is. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna do a 5 to 5. Elder Thing. Oh no. Oh, that's really bad. I didn't think about that. Oh crap. Oh no, that was really bad timing. Wow. There's nothing I could have done about it. I don't have like a way to. I'm just like screwed for clues, aren't I? I have to get these. Okay. Yeah, and then we're just gonna throw out the Onyx Pentacle. This is very bad. We're not doing very good. That's our turn. We have the 3 resources to play this, so we can buy ourselves an extra turn, but it's not great. All right, Preston. We're gonna try and break down this door. We're going to play Unexpected Courage, so we're going 3 to 3, 4 to 3, because I also have to get these clues, or 4 to 4, no, 5 to 4, we're at 5 to 4, I need to be 3 up, 7 to 4, I just need to be 3 up on like every test, this is ridiculous, star, I'll just pass, alright, that's 1, yeah, we have to spend 3 actions getting clues now, basically. So we'll get a clue. We'll go 1 to... No, we can use this. So we can use the key ring. We're going 1 to 2. This is not going to work. We'll spend 2 through Streetwise to go... This is our second action. 3 to 2. Wow. Crap. Did I put these in? No, I put in the tablets. Right? Or did I put in the squids? I did put in the squids. Oh, these are mean. I really hate these. Okay. Well, I failed, so I'll draw a card at least. This is after I fail? No, it's after I reveal. That's okay. Predator or prey. So there are no unengaged enemies in play. Otherwise, each unengaged enemy moves once towards the nearest investigator or disengages from each investigator disengages from each enemy engaged with them and moves once away from the nearest enemy. So I can still choose the bottom action, right? I can still run away. just now we need 4 more clues. Because this thing makes so we need to get the clues here. This is like the only place that's gonna have the clues we need. I can move him towards me. That's really the only option, eh? Alright, come here, bud. And let's look at the top card of my deck. Friends in low places, there you are. You're a hollow. Okay, I can't evade you. I can't really do anything. I don't have any money. That didn't work. This didn't work out. Things have gone horrible. I think I'm going to take an attack of opportunity to just clear my seeing shadows. Or not, yeah, seeing shadows. No, nihilism, not seeing shadows. Sorry. Come here, you. You're still here. Alright, and that's that. Enemy phase, he's going to attack me again. I'll just take it on me. And cards and resources. Calculated risk is actually something. It's actually something. This is the turn where it's going to kind of matter. Let me get a resource. And over here, you're going to get... That's kind of something as well, actually. That's kind of something. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I like that. And then we get a resource as well. Alright. Agenda is about to advance, and we're going to play Mystifying Song. So, play when the agenda would advance by reaching its doom threshold. Yeah, it's kind of over its doom threshold. Until the end of the phase, the agenda cannot advance by reaching its doom threshold. So, we're just going to put that here. Even if things say that this may cause the agenda to advance, it cannot is absolute. So, we're good there. Good there. Yeah. And then, bad cards. So, your bad card's going to be Haunting Shadow. Are you fucking kidding me? Take 2 damage, I guess. This sucks. Man, this sucks. I don't want to get any more. I don't want to lose any more clues. This is really. And you're going to get a code reagent. Alright, that's fine. So you're in the shadows. You got a doom on you. It doesn't matter to me. It will matter to me. We have to get there this turn, though, still. So we need to get 4 clues this turn. We each have 4 actions to get 4 clues and end up there. Okay. Maybe. That's going to be a maybe from me. So let's go ahead. You just get 1. No, conceal 2. And you are C. I'm Preston and Marie, so this is C, I think. Yeah. Okay. 1 here. I'll put the other 2 over here. I don't think we're going to try for these guys. The shroud is just kind of too much. Yeah. Alright. Agenda doesn't advance. There's doom everywhere. But it's fine. Ultimately, it's fine. Okay. We need to get clues. I need this enemy to be there. Okay, so yeah. Let's put our resources out. Put our actions out. I think we're going to start with Marie. So Marie needs to get... I don't think we're going to be able to make this. Oh, crap. I don't think we're going to be able to make this. Yeah. Probably not. Probably not. Okay. But we're going to try. We're still going to try. So we're going to start by looking at the top 3 cards of our deck. I'm probably just going to actually do all, because then I can just close and shuffle. That is a card. Doesn't do anything. Does this one better? I already have one, so I can move it and make it exhaust. That's fast, and I can just do it. Yeah, okay, that's fine, but wait, what? This is supposed to be, oh crap. These are supposed to not be in my deck. These are supposed to be outside of my deck. I don't even know why I have these. These don't do anything. I'm just gonna have to tell folks when I'm on this which things I have, so let's just ignore that. Okay. So that was a fast action. I'm going to move into this location. I am going to play String of Curses for 1. Put a Doom on this enemy and evade it. And get a clue at this location, right? Okay. So that was 2. Then I need to investigate. I'll commit Power Word to go 5 to 4. I'll commit this to go 6 to 4. I just need to be... That's not even enough because I could still just lose the clues. Whew, going the doubt, like the not trusting people route is hard. It's really hard. Yeah, we'll just go 2 up and pray. Oh, that's good. Okay. So that was an action, and then 2 more clues spawn here. And my last action will be to move to this location. So hopefully we still have time to pull something out of the jaws of defeat at the end of this, but I don't know that we will, so. Alright, Preston, you gotta get 2 clues. And if you fail, you'll take a horror. Coolio. Okay, so we're going to use our keyring to go 1 to 2. Go 3 to 2. Neither of these have icons. You were not actually as helpful as I thought you would be. 3 to 2. 3 to 2. That's my first action. I think we just go 3 to 2. I think we have to take this one and hope. What? Crap! All right, we're gonna fail, which will deal us a horror because we have Seeing Shadows. And then we're gonna draw a card because we do have this at least. I mean, that's nothing really, but okay. We'll do another one. I think we're just gonna go 3 to 2 again. Give me something here, please. Thank you. Oh my god, that's actually great. So we get this clue. We actually succeed by 2, so we can exhaust scavenging. And get our flashlight back, which is kind of sort of big. We do lose the key, but we don't really... We do need the key. Crap, now we need the key. Oh no, this is bad. Oops, I shouldn't have shuffled that. That's fine. Alright, next action, we're going to try again using the key. We're going 4 to 2, or no, 1 to 2. We're going 3 to 2 again. Star! Holy crap, we get the key, we get a clue. We put another clue here. We have 1 action left. And we lose the key ring. So the key ring's gone. It's fine. We're gonna do this. We've used all of our money. We get +4. We're going 5 to 4. We go 6 to 4. We kind of need that. We go 6 to 4. Skull is -3 because we have 2 or more clues. Crap. Oh my god. Okay, that's that. Ah, there should be another clue here. Sorry. All right. Upkeep. This readies. We failed another test, so we take another horror. Card is going to be Shadowlight, which does nothing. You're going to come hang out with me again. This is my other one of these, so this will get... Alright, Predator Prey got hollowed. I'm okay with that. And then over here, did I get my resource? I did get my resource. Over here, we're going to ready the Arcane Initiate. We're going to get a resource. And we'll draw a card. Alright, that does nothing, but whatever. Okay. Doom is definitely going to advance. This gets removed from the game, right? Yeah. So Doom advances. As the night grows deeper and the rain becomes a torrent, you flinch at every moving shadow, every sound, every shape. You wonder if perhaps this is the investigation getting the best of you, or maybe there are more of them than you thought, watching you, lying in wait for the perfect opportunity to strike. We must decide... Oh, and we gotta remove all the Doom from things. We must decide... Lead investigator must decide. Each investigator takes 1 damage or 1 horror, or we're gonna... Yeah, I'm just going to have us each take a damage and horror, honestly. I don't want another agent. Okay. So horror for you, damage for you. Oof, getting kind of spooky over here. That's okay. And then over here, damage and horror is just going to be here. Okay. Okay, I mean, like, sucks. This just sucks. We've been consistently 1 clue short. It's fine. So this goes away. Then we have deep fog blots out the moonlight, bathing the city in utter darkness. From the rooftops, ravens watch your progress with inhuman intelligence. Every moving shadow sets your mind racing. If you don't find the man with the red gloves and stop his plans, who knows what he will do next. 7 Doom advances. Okay. Bad card for you is going to be Hunting Shadow. I cannot take this damage. But I cannot spend these clues, so we're just taking the damage, and we're gonna get a thing out here in a second here. Oh, did I not take the damage on Amina? I didn't take the damage on Amina. So if I had taken the damage on Amina, yeah, then okay. I'll just have to... Yeah, so I'm there, and I have to kill the Arcane Initiate. That's just the way it is. No more drawing cards. That's where we're at right now. Okay, because I can't spend the clues. I just can't. I actually just can't spend clues. All right, over here we're gonna get false lead for each. Oh, Jesus Christ! Why? 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 Oh my God! There's nothing I can do. I'm just gonna fail this skill test. I can commit Cunning Distraction and Shed a Light. That's my option. And then hope for a +1. No, I'm just failing. Alright, I'm going to take a horror. So we're going to place all of our clues back on our location and take a horror. That's just where we're at. So, fuck. Yeah, 4 to 1. Star. That's mocking. Because I just don't have money, and you know it, so I do still fail. I failed by 3. I can only put 2 clues back on my location, but... Yep. Alright, well, I get to draw a card, and it's probably not going to be helpful. It's not helpful. Alright. Okay. Okay, I'm miserable. You got me, game. I'm really sad. This guy doesn't have a Doom on him anymore. Oh my God, I think I just gotta... Okay, so you have 4 actions. Oops, that's horror. Did I take the horror? I didn't take my horror, so yeah, there you go. And you have 3 actions, but you won't for very long, because we're gonna use this probably. Do I have like any good ways to get these clues? Like, I guess you commit for a book. Man. Like, if I didn't just have to keep investigating this 4 shroud location, I think I'd be like super fine, but I'm just like, it's Ooh, it's rough. This is really rough. Okay, we're gonna start with Marie. We're gonna exhaust our Onyx Pinnacle, place a Doom on it, so that we have an extra spell action. And we are going to attempt to evade this guy using 6 to 3 willpower. Star. We can remove or add a Doom to something. We will not. You are evaded, friend, and second action will move in here. And we're going to use our spell action to Azure Flame you. So we're going 5 to 3. Preston will commit this to go 6 to 3. Yeah. -3. Thanks, Preston. This guy is gone. No more. And we did spend that. This goes into Preston's hand, or Preston's discard pile. For our last action, we're going to spend 1 resource and play this improvised shield from our discard pile. Getting rid of this. I know. I don't have a way to get Doom now, but yeah. Preston, you are going to clear this because you can't take any more horror. Honestly. So that's 2 actions. I'm gonna draw a card. That's actually great. And then we're gonna do an investigation attempt here. So we're gonna go 5 to 4. I don't have any clues anymore. It took all my clues, so whatever. -4. We'll fail. Okay. Upkeep. Friends in low places. I have all my talents already. So you are a book icon for me to commit. And you get an unexpected courage, which is probably good. Honestly, you should be the person holding clues with the false leads in the deck. I don't know why I put Preston in that awkward position, but yeah. Okay, Doom. We are at 1 of 7 because I immediately got rid of my Doom. You're gonna get false lead. Hey, I just was talking about how you could handle this, but we're not gonna handle it. We're just gonna word protection it. I don't want to deal with this card. I don't want to lose any more clues. Thank you very much. No more clues. Okay, you get a Doom and we put some more agents out. So you're B. This is probably B. Shuffle. I can't take any more damage, so this is really like I can't expose decoys. Oh, this is really bad. Oh, I should have been testing that. Yeah, let's just real quick. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't. I tested that last turn. If I get a 0, I'll be happy. I didn't. It's fine. I should have been testing that because it is a forced effect. Shoot. Oh well. I will remind myself to this time. That was Preston's, yeah. Okay, let's, I think we're actually going to start with Preston. We're going to play this. So we're going to get an extra card, an extra action this turn. That's not the action button. That's not the action button. Here's the action. Extra resource, which is going to go on this, which is fine. An extra card. Play it again. Another resource on here, another card, and another action. All right, you got 6 actions this turn, Preston. Can you get the clues we need and move to the next location? I don't know. I don't know that you can, because we need to get so many. But maybe you can. Yeah. So, okay. In this scenario, Preston needs to get 3 clues. I think he can reliably get 2. So I do want to have Marie go first and try and get a clue. We're going 4 to 4. We're going to go 5, 6, 7 to 4. That's enough. So that's a clue for Marie. And then she'll spend 2 actions moving back to the Tower of London. After she ends her turn here, she's going to lose 2 resources, or each enemy in the shadow attacks her. She'll still lose 2 resources. Okay, and then we'll go to Preston. And you just got to do it, man. You got to do it. Alright, so we're going to start by first action, spending 1 to play this old keyring. Alright, second action, we are going to get a clue. So we're going to spend 1, 2, we're going to use the old keyring, so we're going 3 to 2 now, 4 to 2, 5 to 2, and I think that's enough. Yeah, that's enough. 5 to 2. Yeah. -2. We'll get a clue. Alright. So that was first action, play keyrings. We lost keyring. Second action, investigate. Third action, we're going to investigate again using keyring. So it's 2. We're 1 to 2. We're going to go 3 to 2. 5 to 2. Do I go any more? Do I beat the -4? I need to beat the -4, so I'm going to go 6 to 2 with this kind of distraction. I'm never going to be able to afford it. Oh, that's good. Okay. Got the clue. I will move. Let's advance. So we'll spend all 6 of our clues before we have a chance to draw anything that gets rid of any more of our clues. Okay. Quietly and cautiously you follow the figure from a distance. With measured haste he darts to and fro inside the ominous tower, searching for something. Finally, while you watch him from the shadows, the man with the red gloves finds what he is looking for, a loose brick among the candlelit hall's many columns. He casually rotates the stone back into place with the kind of nonchalance as if he were dealing with a piece of misplaced laundry. To your surprise, a section of the nearby wall rotates in turn, revealing a secret passageway. He ascends into the darkness, and you follow in secret. Put the set-aside tower prison location to play. Attach the set-aside Raven's Eye key to the tower prison, not controlled by anyone. Move all concealed mini cards in play to the tower prison, and draw the set-aside Red Glove Man enemy and resolve as concealed. Keyword, putting all of those concealed mini cards into the tower prison. Okay. So let's start with putting cards into play. So we're going to attach the Raven's Eye to the tower prison, so let's put that there. Put the tower prison into play. He's going to go in the shadows as well. And we'll grab his concealed mini card. 2 more decoys. And every other concealed mini card. This is where we're kind of a little bit in trouble. And Preston does actually need to move in there, doesn't he? Because he doesn't have any resources, so everyone in the shadows will just attack him and kill him. So. Whew, that's a lot of concealed mini cards. Okay. Preston, your last action is going to be to move into the tower prison. 4 shroud, 1 victory. While an investigator at the tower prison is performing, spend 1 clue. That investigator gets 2+ for the skill test. When a concealed mini card will be put anywhere, put it in the tower prison instead. Okay. Let's move you both to front before I forget. Okay. Cool. Well, we're in a bit of danger. Oh, Marie, you should have tested your thing. Never mind. It's fine. Whatever. Actually, that's not bad. And a resource for me. And over here, you're going to get a Eldritch Initiation. And a resource as well. Okay, oh, this should have advanced. Something caught red-handed. Somewhere in these forgotten crypts, the man with the red gloves is searching for something, but for what purpose? The red glove man gives Parley test willpower or intellect 5 to interrogate him. If you succeed, place 1 resource on him. Stop the red glove man from stealing the Eye of Raisins. If he is defeated or there are 2 resources on him, we advance. Okay, so we just got to get rid of this somehow. Maybe Preston's gonna be on exposing decoy duty, and then Marie will try and get the clues. She can just get rid of that move-in. That's probably fine. Oh boy. Until she gets rid of this thing. Yeah. Okay. Alright, we got Doom on the agenda. So we're at 3 of 7 technically, and the bad card we get is another coterie agent. Oh boy! There he is. There's the last one. They all just go in the thing. So I'm just going to grab 2 more of these. Grab all of these. And I'm less optimistic now. Yeah. This isn't going to go super well. 12 cards to find the red glove man from. And yeah. Use one of these. We have, if we don't find any of the other guys, we have only a few turns to do it, so I'm just going to painstakingly drag out each of these cards. Concealed in Octagon is officially not my favorite thing. Okay. Okay. And one more. I'm going to cut so much of this video out. Alright. Preston, your bad card is going to be place 1 Doom on an enemy in the shadows. Okay. I guess we really want to find A. That really sucks, but no. Actually, we'll place it on C. Place it on C, because then we have. Yeah. It's not much better, but it's something. Okay. So we got our actions now. You have some money to play with, Preston. And we have some actions to play with. Alright, Marie's turn is going to be spend 2 actions to get rid of Seeing Shadows and move into this location. She is here, ready to party. Preston's turn is going to be... Should I even try to get... I mean, like, the thing with using the old key ring, I can get a clue, and then I can spend it. Yeah, I think that's what I do first. So I am going to use the old key ring. So I'm going to reduce the shroud to 2. I am going to go... 1... No, before I do that, sorry. Before I do that, I'm going to spend 2 resources to play a new flashlight. That's the plan, yeah. Because then I can, yeah. So that's first action. Second action, I'm going to gain a resource. Third action, I'm going to investigate with old keyring. And I'm going to go, so I'm going 1 to 2, 3 to 2. I think I'm just going to go 3 to 2 for this action. Skull, I don't have any clues, so I'm going to get a clue, actually. That's cool. So, played a flashlight, gained a resource, investigated with keyring. Keyring's gone. Oh, Marie, you should have tested your 3 to 3. I'm gonna have committed this to that test because we need to get rid of that card like pronto. So we're going 4 to 3. Okay, fine. I didn't want to play anyways. Okay, in that case, I think I am just going to I'm gonna use my flashlight. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna draw a card, I think. Yeah. Rabbit's foot. Okay. Alright. Enemy phase, nothing happens. Free upkeep. That's pretty good, actually. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, actually. If we can just get rid of the stupid card. I hate it. Okay. Okay, Preston, you gotta start going on just this patrol. Okay. And Doom, we are at 6 of 7. But we just need to expose one guy to get to something else. Marie, your bad card's gonna be this thing. Hello. It's this guy. Crap. We're gonna hollow a card. It's power word. And Preston, your bad card's gonna be Place of Doom. Alright, so this is probably the end of the game. But maybe we can get some clue. Maybe we can just finish off and get the victory off this location at least. Alright. 4 resources on your inheritance. 3 actions on you. 4 actions on you. Like, okay. I have a thought. Can I take 2 damage? I can take 2 damage. Discard, not defeat. Alright, we're going to start with Preston. We are going to investigate using the flashlight. For this first one, we are going to... So we're just going to go 1 to 2. Yeah, we're just going to go 1 to 2. -2. Oh, boo. We'll play this for 2 resources. Doesn't matter, really. We'll get 2 clues. And we'll get a card from Rabbit's Foot. Hey, that's something. Okay, that was our first action. Second action. We're going to investigate using flashlight. Oh, crap. So we're going 1 to 2. We're going to go 2 to 2. 3, 4 to 2. We're going to get a resource first, then we're going to do this. So 3, 4 to 2. This is an extra action. 5, 6 to 2. -1. Didn't need to commit that hard. Okay. 2 more actions. So first action, we are going to investigate. So we're going 1 to 2. We're going to spend a clue to go... Is there a limit on this? Nope. 1 to 2. We're going to go 3 to 2. 4 to 2. 6 to 2. -1 will expose this friend decoy. I'm just going to set him over here. And last action, we are going to investigate, not using the flashlight, so we're going 1 to 4, 5 to 4, 7 to 4, 8, 9 to 4. We'll get this one. Why not? Oh, it's B. Well, it's not enough, but we did get rid of one of them. Just gonna put you over here, I guess. Okay, that's our turns. And then we have Marie over here. So we got all the clues off. We spent all the clues. I don't think we're gonna make it, but it was good while it lasted. So we're gonna ceremonial sickle this guy. Put a doom on it, get +1. So we're going 6 to 3. Star. I can take a doom off or put a doom on something. It doesn't really matter. This guy's dead though. I'm not gonna put a doom on anything or take a doom off anything. So I get an extra action that can only be used to play spells or use spells. So I have 3 actions left. I am going to use this Azure Flame. So I'm going 5 to 4. We'll go 6 to 4. Okay. Game. Thank you very much for that. That was my spell action. I don't have the resources for that. I guess I'll just go 5 to 4 again. Probably just with the sickle. And if this attack defeats an enemy, we remove a doom from it, but it won't. So we'll go 5 to 4 with the sickle. -1. Let's get this guy to decoy. We'll take 2 damage. And yeah, so there's not a lot left I can do, unfortunately. If that was another cultist, I would have been happy. I could try for another cultist, but at that point I take a trauma. So I'm not exactly jazzed to do that. So what do I do instead? I think I just passed on my actions. I mean, I could risk it. What are the odds here? So there's 3 guys in the shadows. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have a 1 in 3 chance of hitting one. And one of them would be this friend who would not get rid of any doom. I have a 1 in 3 chance of hitting them. I have a 2 in 3 chance of just taking a physical trauma. I don't have any clues that I drop. Physical trauma sucks, but I can start to pivot my game plan to be a little bit more about avoiding taking horror. Maybe these Azure Flames were the wrong idea. I'm kind of feeling that was maybe a bad choice now. Yeah. I think I do it. I'm probably not even going to pass anyways. So let's just go 5 to 4. I have an action. If I take the trauma, I take the trauma. I pass. Okay, there is a chance here. I'm going to choose one of these guys from the top row. It's going to be this one. It's probably a decoy. I take a physical trauma and die. Okay. Oh well. Womp womp. Oops. Stupid knives in the dark, man. Okay, so you're gone, and it's upkeep for just Preston. This card is his discard pile. Cool. Didn't draw Lodge Debts. That's good. Alright, 7 Doom. We advance. Is it Act 4? It is Act 4. Okay. Your search for the man with red gloves has led you into the hidden section of the tower prison. You duck under stone archways and sneak through the dank, forgotten halls until finally you find him, the man with red gloves. He has lifted the lid from a stone crypt and is studying the corpse inside. The moment he sees you enter, he pulls a small ruby from the eye socket of the unfortunate soul, then slips back into the shadows. Resolution 3. Okie doke, let's do the thing. Marie, you were defeated to physical trauma. You search for the man with red gloves through every possible hiding place and down every shadowed corridor, but he is well and truly gone. It is as if he vanished into thin air. You wonder for a moment if he was somehow erased from existence like the other disappearances, but you don't believe so. There is no mark, no ectoplasmic remains. He was simply there, and then he was not. You give up searching for him, and instead examine the crypt that the man was rummaging through. Let's give you something fun to look at. Inside, where'd I go? Inside is an old and forgotten corpse, likely hundreds of years old. You don't have the object here to do a perfect size comparison, but you are quite sure that the ruby marble the red-gloved man stole before disappearing would have fit inside the corpse's eye sockets. Indeed, examining the corpse, you see that one such socket is covered in webs and sticky with rot, while the other remains strangely smooth on the inside. Whatever that marble is, it must have been what the man with red gloves sought all along. But why? Investigating further, you find neither name nor epitaph identifying the corpse buried here, only the following lines of what appear to be poetry chiseled into the lid of the body's coffin. With red we are bound, through red we are one. Thus in red do we bury our kin and our ken. May you rest until you are needed once more. Before you have time to even consider what this might mean, you hear the telltale rumbling of secret passageways shifting upstairs once more, and the pounding of heavy footsteps down the stairwell. You arm yourself and prepare for a fight. To your surprise, it is Inspector Flint who greets you, held at gunpoint by a woman dressed in a black suit, a wide-brimmed hat, and matching trousers. She has ebony dark skin, cold eyes underscored by heavy bags, and short curly hair. Two other suits flank her, both of whom say nothing and stand like statues as she enters the crypt. She flashes an unidentifiable silver badge and motions for you to stay put. "Where did the man with red gloves go?" she asks. "And who exactly are you?" "Can I put my hands down now?" Inspector Flint says. Okay, we're going to get victory points. So there's 1 right here, 2 right here, 3 right here, and 4 right here. Okay. Hey, I'm not too sad about that. We now have the Red Glove Man is the bearer of the Eye of Ravens, and we haven't seen the last of him, so that's something to be concerned about. And I don't know, do I want to do the interlude now? I guess I should. More reading. Just get it all done. How long has this video gone for? Okay, yeah, I'll just finish it up. "Talk," the woman commands. "I'm a detective with ICPC, Flint barks back. "Flint, Lee Flint. And you're going to be in a lot of trouble when they hear about this." "I assure you I will not." "And you?" she asks, glaring in your direction. You explain that you are an independent investigator working with Flint. She takes a moment to read your gaze, presumably to tell if you are lying. She, like Flint, seems low on trust. Finally, after a long, bated moment, she holsters her firearm. Flint's hands drop to his sides, and you let out a breath you didn't know you were holding. "We've been after that red-gloved man for quite some time. This is the first time we've gotten this close. He seems to have a knack for slipping away." She nods to the 2 suits flanking her, a tall, athletic, pale-skinned woman and a sharp, clean-shaven man, and motions toward the walls. They keep a hand on their holsters as they scour the perimeter of the room. "And who is we, exactly?" Flint asks. You've been wondering the very same thing. Your interrogator has a British accent, which I haven't been doing, but she doesn't seem to be a part of any local outfit you've heard of. She waits for confirmation from her 2 subordinates before continuing. "All clear, man," the man states. She sighs and crosses her arms. "All right. What I am about to tell you cannot leave this room under any circumstances. Am I clear?" Flint shrugs. "Under penalty of what, exactly?" "Summary execution," she states without hesitation. Your throat closes tight. Even your partner flinches for a moment. "Well then, I suppose we don't have much of a choice, do we?" He glances at you. You nod. You might as well hear what she has to say. "I am Commissioner Taylor, and these are Agents Hudson and Antonova. We are with the Foundation, an international agency devoted to the discovery, research, and containment of objects with paradimensional capability." "What kind of baloney?" Flint practically laughs, but the woman who calls herself Taylor shows no sign of humor. "After the Great War, many treaties and accords were signed. Paris, Versailles, but keeping the peace wasn't the only goal. There were oddities, you see, during the war. Things that did not add up. The Foundation's purpose is to find these things that do not add up and ensure that they cannot be used for such purposes ever again." "Well, this is a hell of a con you buttons have cooked up," Flint says, but the darker tone in his voice indicates he doesn't even believe it himself, and you're inclined to agree. The fact that Commissioner Taylor even knows of the Red Glove Man at all is proof that she has inside knowledge. You decide that it's more likely she is telling the truth than lying, and you ask what she intends to do with you. She paces in uncomfortable silence before finally letting out a sigh. Well, I certainly can't have your investigation running parallel to my own. And you might have information that could be pertinent to our work, so I say we work together. Work together or work for you? Flint asks pointedly, his eyes narrowing. She allows herself a smile. You are a clever man, I'll give you that. She nods to Agent Hudson, who produces several badges and hands them to you. You'll be your own cell of the Foundation, operating under our authority but with independence. All you need to do is agree to report your findings to us. She locks eyes with Flint appraisingly. You'll be our point of contact. You ask Taylor what you get out of the arrangement, besides the lifted threat on your lives. We'll hand over the intel we have on the organization the Red Glove Man works for and provide travel papers that can get you anywhere in the world, no questions asked, at no expense. Flint eyes the badge like one might an explosive, turning it over in his hands. 2 minutes ago you were pointing a gun at me. Now you're offering me a job? Yes. Well, are you in? You pull Flint aside to speak with him in private. The discussion is short and hushed, full of conjecture and paranoid theories about this Foundation and their true motives. But in the end you decide to accept her offer. If it will help you get to the bottom of whatever is going on, it is your only real choice. Very well then. Oh, nope, that's Taylor. Very well then, Taylor explains. The Red Glove Man is just one operative of his organization, or perhaps its leader, that we are unable to determine. They call themselves the Red Coterie, so named due to the red garments they wear. They are after artifacts scattered across the world which possess paradimensional capabilities, the very same kind of objects we seek to find and contain. We call them keys. You ask Commissioner Taylor what she means by the term paradimensional. Imagine a cake with many layers, she explains. Everything we see and feel exists on one layer, but there are many more layers above and below ours. Something that is paradimensional exists on one layer but draws energy from another parallel layers. As a result, these keys operate outside the laws of our dimension, cause and effect. If left unchecked, they can be used to inflict terrible harm on the world. Our job, your new job, is to get them out of the hands of the Coterie and keep them secure in Foundation custody. If these keys are as powerful as the Foundation believes, you agree that they should be kept in safe hands. But you cannot help but wonder what this has to do with the disappearances you've been investigating, if anything. Flint locks eyes with you and gives you the slightest shake of his head. He has no intention of telling them. And neither do we, because we don't trust nobody. You shut your mouth tight. What she doesn't know can't hurt her. Commissioner Taylor tells Flint that she will forward any relevant information to his office, with some sensitive details omitted, of course. Yeah, we omitted some sensitive details ourselves. She will also provide the ICPC with the requisite papers regarding Flint's new position. Oh, and Agent Flint, she says on her way out, addressing him by his new title. Your cell may have independence to act on their own accord, but do not forget that you report directly to me. I expect you to do so without reservation should you discover anything of import. He nods, but given your reluctance, you'll expect he'll omit sensitive details as well. Hey, I made that same joke. We add another squid to the bag, and we hid the truth from Taylor. The next morning, your cell meets outside of a tea room near Trafalgar Square where you had originally intended to meet the previous night. Together, you go over the documentation provided to Flint by this Foundation. It's all a bit difficult to believe, if I'm being honest, Flint says. But everything checks out. The travel papers, the job transfer, all of it. Not even my boss questioned it for a moment. I guess we're secret agents now, eh? You agree. Unbelievable as it might seem, it's no less strange than the matters you had already been looking into. Right. Well, I think the best thing to do is split up. Shanghai is where I grew up. I have connections there I can leverage, so I'll head there first. Where you want to investigate next is up to you. Meet up with me later, and we can figure out where to go from there. And then we get a bunch of leads. We get to read Embarking and Travel, and we get Foundation dossiers, and we may embark. But I think that's enough for now. I've been recording for just over 2 hours, did a lot of reading, suffered a great deal at the hands of Coterie agents, just having knives in the dark the entire time. So I'm ready to go take a break. I will probably just go to a scenario next. I think I'm probably going to just go straight down to either Istanbul or, I don't know, Well, the other one, oh, now I'm looking at it. Marrakesh. Yeah, so I'll probably either go to one of those. I'm not really sure which one I want to do yet. But that's going to be the next point in the travel log. So I'll pick up with you next time on that one. And until then, thank you for watching. I've been Tom. This has been Harlan is in Danger playing through the Scarlet Keys Campaign Play-Along. And I'll see you next time. Bye.